Months and months. Hello. It's good to be back. Although my reason for coming here today is, well, not so much of a celebration of the menopause, but to try and help alleviate some of the symptoms. I think throughout all the country today, it's an absolute scorcher, and for the first time in my life, I can't go outside. It's just too hot. That, along with my regular hot flushes, it's becoming quite uncomfortable. So I'm here inside, and I thought, you know, if there's any good day to do this in December, and that sent me immediately into the menopause, and I have chosen to try and go the holistic route. In other words, I've tried not to go onto HRT, so I'm trying to find alternative ways to deal with the symptoms of the menopause. And I came across this amazing menopause cake. Well, actually, it was a friend that alerted it to me. So I've been doing some research, and the ingredients that are used, there's many seeds, and there's also soya milk. And what I've learned is that these particular seeds and the soya contain phytoestrogen, which mimics the estrogen in the body. So when a woman goes through the menopause, they lose some of that estrogen. So we need to replenish our food with those foods that can mimic the estrogen effect of the hormone in the body, and that can help us keep our hormones more balanced and prevent some of those symptoms of hot flushes. So that's what we are looking at today. And so it's very simple. The ingredients, some of them are hard to source, so I did go to the local health food shop in Ruthin Whole Foods, to get some of the ingredients. And others are sourced in a supermarket, but of course let's support local business where we can. So I'm going to start with the largest dry food ingredients first and work our way down. So if you're watching this, perhaps write it down. It's really straightforward. You just put it all in a bowl and leave it to soak for at least half an hour. But it's knowing which ingredients is important. And again, there is certain flexibility. There's lots of different recipes. I can't even remember which one I've chosen now, because I did scout through quite a lot and I just wrote it down in my notes. So this is what I went with. So the first thing is 1.5 cups of raisins. So we're using this as the cup. So that will be the measure for, oops, just a bit more than half. Oops, into there, all right. Then we have 1 cup of oats. So 1 cup of rolled oats. Let's just put that in there. I've got just about, actually, not quite a whole cup for me, but that's not too much to worry. And then 1 cup of wholemeal flour. Now, I had to ask some questions about this, because there's different whole kind of flours, but it's a wholemeal flour that you want. I think typically that's used in a bread mix, so it's wholemeal. This is the one I choose. It is from Tesco's, but if you go into a local health food shop, I'm sure they'll be able to help you. So 1 cup there. Bikers are going out and about today. Perfect day for it. Ruthin is a stopgap or drive-through. Okay, so now of these ingredients, these seeds, it's 1/2 cup. Okay, so here we go. 1/2 cup of sunflower seeds. This is what I found difficult to source, the golden linseed, but apparently this is one that if you're going to have any seeds, it's this one. This really has got the thing you need. Sunflower seeds. Oh, sorry, no, these are pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds, 1/2 cup. Last but not least, sesame seeds. Okay, 1/2 cup. So, 1/2 cup of sesame seeds, pumpkin seeds, golden linseeds, and sunflower seeds. Okay, so we've got all the seeds in. So now it's 2 cups soya milk. 1, 2, and then you can add a tablespoon of molasses. I'm going to do that afterwards, I think. First, let's come to the ginger. So I've done, well, it's a bit more than a thumbnail, let's say a man's thumbnail size of ginger grated. And then it's half a teaspoon of grated nutmeg. I only had fresh nutmeg, so I've grated that. So I'm going to add that in. And then ground cinnamon, half a teaspoon. So there we are. Chuck that in. Give this, actually let's go for the molasses, because I know what I'm like, I will forget. So here we go. It's actually 1 tablespoon, but the tablespoon wouldn't fit in the jar, so I'm doing 2 dessert spoons. So that might be something to consider. I've never had molasses before, so I'm quite excited about this. Let's taste it. It's quite intense on its own, but I'm sure mixed that adds a really good flavour, especially with the cinnamon and the nutmeg. I think that will go really well. So I'm just stirring it all together. Now, do you know what? They do say in some of the recipes a bit more liquid. Apple juice, if you want it more runny. I think because this has got to soak for, can you see this? Because this has got to soak, I would suggest, well, I'm going to go for it. I may make a big mistake here. I'm going to do another half cup of soy milk. Because you know when fruit, which is the raisins, has water, it swells. I don't want that to take all the moisture. Okay, so I've stirred it, mixed it together, and now I'm going to leave that for at least 30 minutes. I'm going to cover it with a tea towel. Put that over to here for now, and then just show you the tin. So it's just a normal loaf tin. Line it with greaseproof paper, and then grease it with butter. Okay, so I've done that already. So when I come to put the oven on, the oven's going to go on at, does it say 180 degrees, and then you're going to cook it for 1 hour and 10 minutes. Okay. If you feel that it's getting brown on top too quickly, just turn the oven down to 160 and put it in the lower part of the oven so that you know that the inside of the loaf gets cooked as well. So 1 hour and 10 minutes. That's all I'm journeying with you today. I'm going to leave it for a while before I put it on, and I may put a comment in the comments as to how it's turned out and a photograph later on. So wishing you all the best in your afternoons, and enjoy whatever you're doing. I would love to be near water now, so if any of you are near water and are catching this video later on, I'm really envious of you. But enjoy, take care, and let me know how it goes if you do it yourself. All right then, all the best, take care.